Sadarius Matheus Ornelas from Time, Brazil. Um, you a lot of like scouts put you as a versatile like offensive line and who can do a lot of things on the O line. But where you see yourself like in the next level, better less like more comfortable for you.
With my versatility, I'm not necessarily stuck on just one spot. I can work all five due to my athleticism and stuff. So, but if I had to choose one specific position or a team, probably would. It would probably end up being like inside, as far as guard and center.
David Miller.
Hi, Sadarius. Have you spoken to the Eagles at all?
No, I have not.
Okay, and just secondly, are there any players that you've perhaps watched at the pro level that have inspired your game and inspired the way that you want to play?
Say that again.
Are there any players at the pro level that you've watched and that have inspired your game?
Oh yeah, I watch a lot of guards. Number one is Zach Martin. He's just a physical player. He's very technical. Then I watch Trent Williams too. He's just that guy. I feel like he's the best left tackle in the league. And then I do watch Roger Saffold from the Titans. He's a really good veteran. He does everything the right way, and I feel like he's been doing great for the Titans and stuff as far as the run game and stuff and pass game. So it's just those three guys that I've been watching the most.
Mike Yuba.
Hey Hutch, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. How you doing, man?
Good. Hey, I think people when they look back at this past year, everyone says that they always have a chip on their shoulder. And I think anyone that followed South Carolina football knows what you were able to do in the trenches. And I think, whether it was the postseason accolades and whatnot, not getting that recognition. How much does that motivate you even more to try to prove to teams like, hey, I just want to be able to get into camp and just show you what I'm all about because I don't think everyone fully understood what I was capable of doing at USC.
Yeah, when that happened, I was mad. After the season, I felt confident. I was like, well, I know I had a great season. I mean, not too many guys had a better season than I did, and I truly stand behind that until this day. But anything, but all goes well. It's just accolades is not going to define who I am anyway. The film shows, everybody knows what type of player I am. The guys that plays here, I mean, the guys that played here before, they know what type of player I am. So I know what type of talent I do have. So that's why I'm not really truly worried about anything else. So accolades is it's gone, but I'm still here. So it is what it is.
Colin Taylor.
Hey, Hutch, how you doing, man?
Good, how you, man?
I'm good. I'm curious, just what's this process been like for you? You seem like a guy that's pretty reserved, and now having to meet with a bunch of different teams. What's that been like for you, and where do you feel like you've grown the most game-wise now that you've been training for a couple months?
I've been doing things to get my body right. As far as like technique, recovering a lot. But yeah, as far as teams, I have been talking to quite a few teams. But I haven't been really looking too much deep in that because I want to make sure my technique is there because pretty much OTAs and rookie mini camp is pretty much around the corner. So I got to get ready for that too. So I just been doing a good job of trying to keep my body right and pretty much staying strong and being quick on my feet and it's just pretty much just being technically sound all across the board. So.
What's been the weirdest question you've gotten in the interviews that you've had?
Um, I mean, it's been some crazy questions. They asked me where I sleep, how I sleep. It's just, and I just been like, okay, I just answered the question and I just let it go. I don't like to keep the question going because they may ask me something else weird and then catch me lacking, and so I just let it go. So,
Adam Mack.
Hey, Sadarius, how you doing?
yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. We all know the type of player you are from the film, but what is the team getting that we cannot see from your film?
Repeat that again.
What is a team getting out of you that we can't see on film?
Hard work, commitment, loyalty. Thing about me is that I can put the light in the room. I can make everybody better around me. It's just with my positivity and with my personality is something that a team can't deny, and I know that for a fact. I have people telling me that, especially when I was back there at Exos. You know, people love me down there, and so I just know with just the person I am, I can make pretty much people around me better just by me appearing up. So that's just how I am. So.
Augustine Esposito.
Hey, Sadarius, Agustin Esposito from No Huddle in Argentina. How much different do you think this draft process has been because of the pandemic?
It's a little different. Combine, I was looking forward to that, but you know, sometimes I just gotta overlook it. But as far as this whole process, it's still sort of the same as far as when I ask guys of what they go through, how their process was. It's just a little different because now you got to do things behind a computer. But other than that, it's not too much different because they still ask you, like, test you, what type of player you are, how quick can you learn the offenses and stuff like that. So it's not much different. The only thing is different, you just got to do it behind a computer.
Joe Machica.
Hey, Sadarius, how's it going, bro?
Good, man. How you?
Doing good. So you've obviously got some notable like alumni teammates, as in Jawan Kinlaw and Wanham. Can you kind of talk about how those guys have shaped just you and just how you've competed as like a player and what competing against them has done for you as a player?
Me and DJ and Kinlaw, we both go back. I'm gonna start with DJ first. Me and him was actually roommates freshman year, and it ended in his last year when he was here. So with DJ, he actually watched me grow. So I was like 240 when I got here, and literally like every day when I started to gain weight, he was like, "Dang, you getting big, all this and all that." So we started doing everything together. You know, it was me, DJ, TJ Brunson, and Robert Tuck. We was all roommates our freshman year. So we pretty much, it felt like we just grew up with each other. We still talk to each other to this day. So me and DJ got a great relationship. Kinlaw, on the other hand, he came from JUCO, as everybody know, and he was, when I first saw him, he was huge. I forgot what his weight was, but it was one day we was running, and you know, and thing about me and Kinlaw, at first we just one thing about me is at first I didn't like running, but I saw there was one day Kinlaw, you know, he was tired one day, and I picked him up, and then one day I would start, he picked me up, and that's what I kind of knew, like me and him both got the same mentality, you know, just to get each other better. And his last year he was here too. Me and him went up against each other every day, pretty much, every chance we could. So I got better off of him. He's a monster. He was pretty much unstoppable his senior year. So just by being with him, I actually saw him yesterday, man, and it was good seeing him because I haven't seen him in a while. So it was good seeing my boy, man, because you know Kinlaw's my dude, you know, and pretty sure he'll say the same thing about me. So both those guys, you know, feel like they've been my brothers since the start of my life. So I appreciate both of them.
Andrew Freeman.
Hey, Sadarius, appreciate your time today.
Yes, sir.
So as you transition to the NFL, what are some of the strengths that you think that you can bring to the table as you make that transition? And have you had any conversations with the Chicago Bears at all?
First, no, I have not. But I have been talking to, since I was at Exile, I've been talking to Jared McCoy, asking him questions of what I need to do as far as, you know, coming in as a rookie. And, you know, I talked to Jared McCoy a lot because he comes to Exos pretty much every day and works out for a long time. Matter of fact, he likes to work out 3 to 4 hours a day. I don't know how long, I don't know why he does it that long, but I just let it be. But, you know, there's sometimes he just put me to the side and he just talks to me and say, man, I got a lot of athleticism, I'm very versatile. He just told me he's just be more technically sound. You know, he said I can just be that guy that could be in the league for a long time, just due to my competitiveness and my character. So talking to him, you know, it gave me a heads up of what I need to do as far as going to the NFL, and it's just kind of just take one thing at a time, just like I did in college my freshman year. So that's basically what he told me. He said it's pretty much like being a freshman all over again. So just take one day at a time. Just get better at one thing. So.
Thank you.
Lou Bijak?
Sadarius, so when we talked last month, talking about not being able to do in the NFL Combine in Indianapolis and how much you were looking forward to that. How much are you looking forward to tomorrow, and what do you hope to show tomorrow?
I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I'm just hoping to show what I've been doing at Exos. I'm not gonna boost my head up right now. I'm just gonna let it all just go out tomorrow. But my goal is to put out some real great numbers. So when I do see these numbers, I won't be as surprised because this is what I've been doing. This is what I'm known for. So when I do put out a great number, I'm not going to be too surprised. So because it's just how talented I am. So tomorrow I'm just going to do what I got to do. Pretty much just put off what I did coming from Exos in Dallas and then just going out there just doing it one more time.
John Del Bianco?
Hey, Sadarius, you hold some legendary status in the weight room there in Columbia. Going off that question with Lou, you feel confident in saying a number on the bench press that you hope to achieve?
I know it's gonna be in the 30s. I know that for a fact. I ain't gonna say a number, but it's gonna be in the 30s though.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Mateus Ornelas?
Sadarius Mateus from Brazil again. We're talking about, like, you talk about COVID and all the workout you're putting in. How do you think that the pro day is better for you this year? Because like you have maybe less athletes that you're gonna have in the combine, so the teams can like really look for you and make the questions. How do you think that this model of the pro day in 2020 is better for the players?
It's good. I know that some guys. I don't think they had a pro day last year. I don't believe. And stuff like that. So this is a great chance because every athlete that's been training for the NFL this year, we all got the exact same time frame as far as training. We all had plenty of, good time, to make sure that we got great numbers and stuff. So this is great. Combine, I wish we'd have had that because it's been televised on TV more, but let that go. But tomorrow's it's just gonna be good. Just doing it one more time, representing South Carolina one more time, that's just gonna make me happy. And then after that, it's just all said and done. So.
Wes Mitchell?
Sadarius, I think back in high school when you came out, you were maybe 230 pounds and maybe even listed as a defensive end on some of the ranking lists. So do you allow yourself to like look back at how far you have maybe come since then? And, if so, what's kind of your biggest takeaway just from that journey the last 4 or 5 years?
It was hard, especially being at 230. I didn't think I was gonna get up to this weight. So it was hard. I didn't know what to expect. One thing I was afraid of gaining so much weight, then I wouldn't be able to move like I did, or or how would I look with it. But as far as I know, I did do good as far as nutrition and gaining weight. I took days at a time, not try to gain a whole lot of weight all in one day. So I took my time with it. The hard thing was trying to get in shape with it, because when you gain pretty much 100 pounds, it's kind of scary because you don't know how your joints are going to take it, or are you going to be in shape or stuff like that. So I did a good job of keeping everything balanced while gaining my weight, and keeping my body right. So it ended up working well for me.
Last question goes to Joe Machika.
Hey, Hutch, I did have one follow-up question. I wanted to ask about Jordan Birch. What was it like going against him in practice, and with him coming in, being such a big name recruit? What was that process like, and what have you seen out of him, and what you think he can do?
I haven't went against him really that much because he like to play it in. But when I did, and I can tell he's gonna be a strong guy. I told him that he got a lot of potential. That's one dude that the SEC, even the league, got to look for. Is for Jordan Birch, because I have a feeling that dude's gonna be a straight baller. I told him once he learned how to just live in the weight room and just get better every day. It's just one thing at a time. He's gonna be a problem to deal with, and so I just think that with him being young right now and with him knowing that, that's what's gonna make him a good player. So I can't wait to see what he's gonna do the next 2 to 3 years. So
Thanks, Hutch.
thank you.
All right. Thank you, Hutch.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.